Hi everybody, I'm just going to show you the assignment submission process. Today I'm actually logged on as myself because I can show you both the teacher view and the student view of the assignment submission process. If I was logged on as a teacher or student, I would see my subjects here under my classrooms, and I'd be looking for Year 11 Maths A for this exercise. So for the sake of today's video, I'm just going to find that subject under Virtual Classrooms up here, and I'm going to scroll down and select Year 11 Mathematics A. So that takes me through to the subject area of Maths A, and here is the assessment area where if there was an assessment task for this subject, students would come here and download a copy of that assessment. They would then go and work on it on their laptop or PC or perhaps their iPad, and when they were ready to submit that assessment for marking to their teacher, they would come over here on the right hand side and select their class. So in this instance I'll pretend I'm a student and I'm in class number 4 of Year 11 Maths A. This now takes me through to my classroom of Year 11 Maths A, Class 4, and as you'll see I've got an assessment Dropbox here and a teacher marking inbox here. If I was logged on as a student, I would not see the teacher marking link, of course. I see that if I'm logged on as a teacher. So just assuming I'm a student and I'm ready to submit my assessment for marking, I click on the assessment Dropbox and I simply click Add Document. I can now choose my assessment file that I want to submit, and for this assessment exercise I'm going to choose my maths assignment and then OK. It now gives me the opportunity to add a title to this assignment, Year 11 Maths A Assessment 1 for this example, and I can enter my student ID. I can also tick this box. I confirm that this is my own work. I can tick that and select Submit. I then receive a note saying save to final location, and in this case the final location is the teacher marking inbox, and I can select OK. As you see, the assignment I submitted does not appear in this assessment Dropbox list because of course we don't want students seeing each other's submitted work. As a student, I would now receive an email, like an email receipt, saying that the assignment or assessment piece was submitted successfully. So I have some documentary evidence that I have actually submitted my assessment. Now, logged on as a teacher and I'm ready to mark some assessments, I would select Teacher Marking, and here I would see a list of assessments that have been submitted by students. If I'm ready to mark this, firstly you can see Pulse has automatically added my name, that is my student name, to this assessment piece. My student number, I can see that I have not yet marked this assessment piece, I haven't given it a grade, and I haven't released the mark to the student. So if I want to now mark this piece of assessment, I can edit in Microsoft Word if I'd like to mark this assessment piece online. This document now opens in Word, and I can use whatever Microsoft Word markup tools I know of to essentially assess that piece of work. And perhaps I'll give it a mark of C+, and I can then top left hand corner save this document. It now saves back to my marking inbox, and I'll be able to see it here. Once I've completed marking this student's assessment piece, I can tick here. I can then edit properties. I can then select that I've marked this assignment. I can give it the grade C+, and here is where I can select that I'd like to release this mark to the student. But at this point in time, I'll leave that blank because I probably want to release all marks to students at the same time. So I can now select Save. So now I can select Browse, and I'm back to my teacher marking inbox. You can see now that the list has been updated for this piece of assessment for this student. So yes, it's been marked, the grade's a C+, and I haven't yet released the mark to the student. Over the next week or two, I'll be running lots of different training courses at lunchtime and after school where I can show you how to then release all marks to a student at the one time, and also answer any questions you've got about the electronic assessment submission process. Of course, not all assessment pieces you will want to have submitted electronically because lots of our assessment is practical, of course. But for those of you who would like to start using this now, you can do so. The Data3 developer and I will have this assessment Dropbox and teacher marking area available from tomorrow for you to use. Another good hint is to use it for homework sheets. You might like to give an electronic homework sheet to your students and have them submit it to you via the assessment Dropbox. The assessment Dropbox is not necessarily just for assessment pieces of work. You can use it for any pieces of electronically submitted work from students to yourself. That's it. Thanks for listening.